friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and today I am going to share with all of you my first project using the newest Stories by the Month kit released by Ali Edwards. I also have a video up. I will put a link to it up at the eye that is an unboxing and a project planning process for this kit specifically. And during that project planning, this was one of those projects that I decided I wanted to tell or to put together. So what I did before coming to the table today is I took this card right here that's got all of the little detail ovals and filled it out with things that I considered to be small blessings from the 4th of July. So these were a couple of pictures that we took on the 4th of July. Originally, when I designed this project, I knew I wanted to use this card, but I originally thought I would use just the card, this quote card, and then put a small picture up in the other spot. But I took this picture right here. Actually, Izzy took this picture of herself, and I super loved it. So I decided to go ahead and blow that up and just make this into a 2-page spread. I am going to use some of my alphabet stamps. This is from Kelly Perky. It's no longer available. To just stamp out a word or something on this card right here and add an embellishment in the middle of it. And then I am going to actually take these ovals and fussy cut them out and add them onto the photo over here, probably popped up on some foam squares. So that is my plan for the project today. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on fast forward while I get this project put together, and then we'll slow back down once I have it completed. So let's go ahead and dive in. So to get started on this project, I'm going to work on the left side first, and I'll just set aside the photos and the quote card and all that stuff. And what I want to do is get this 4x6 little piece of cardstock here all stamped out. I decided to go with the word July since I am documenting all of this in July. It's just like a fun way to see, I guess, when, when these photos were taken. And I chose the Kelly Perky stamp set because they're really like big, bold letters, and I like the way that looked against all of the other stuff on this page. I just thought it would make those pop a bit more. So I'm going to add the whole word onto my stamp block here. It's lucky because, there's no repeated letters in this word, so I can just put the whole thing on there. I'm going to grab over my Rose Garden Ali Edwards Crafters ink, and then I'm going to use that to stamp the word over and over again on this card. I decide to do the word at an angle. That is one of my favorite ways to stamp this word out. You guys, you just saw Izzy put her arm across my video there. So I was talking about how I wanted to pop up some of those ovals, and she overheard me, and she took some of my craft foam. We just have like a whole bin of it, and she can use it if she wants to. It doesn't, it's open for anybody to use. So she took a bunch of it to the side and went and punched out some little tiny circles with a hole punch and brought them over to me. It was so sweet. So that's why there are those like green little circles there on my mat here. Anyway, so there we go. So there's this card. I love the way that it looks. One of my favorite things about the Crafters inks is that they're not necessarily like super crisp, and that is cool. So sometimes it gives it a little bit more of a distressed look, and I liked that for this particular spread. That's why a lot of times I will alternate between my Crafters inks, which almost have like a chalky feel to them or look to them, and they're a little bit distressed. I also have distress inks from Tim Holtz, and those are much more distressed and also a lot more vibrant than Ali's. Ali's are a little bit more muted than the distress inks from Tim Holtz. And then I also have scrapbook.com inks, and those to me are the most crisp and the most like bold and filled in. So just depending on the look I'm going for the day, that's how I choose which set of inks to use. So now that I have that done, I went ahead and added on my chipboard pieces. So the green one says right now and serves as a centerpiece on that card. And then I have another one on the picture of Jonah and myself that just says celebrating this. I like how it tied in the teals from the picture, of us, but also that picture of Izzy as well, like the teal blue. So now that I have the left side pretty much done, I'm going to start working on the right side. So for this, I just, roughly cut out all of those ovals just to figure out where I wanted to put them. I did go ahead and cut off all of the excess. I just cut that out because I figured you guys probably wouldn't want to see that. And then I wanted to debate on how I wanted to add dimension to this page. Ultimately, what I decide is to stick some of them directly down onto the photo, and then to pop up some of the other ones. I also had thought about putting that pink oval kind of in the middle of the photo, but I just didn't like how much of Izzy it covered up. So what I will do with that one is add it to the edge of the photo, so have it overhang a little bit and just cut off a little bit of the outside oval part. And I'm glad I did that because it does allow me to see more of her in this photo. So what you see me doing now is just taking a couple of those ovals to the side and adding the foam squares to the back. And these are just sticky foam squares. Before I take off the backing on those, I just want to make sure, I'm just putting them back on the photo just to make sure that the dimension on the page is kind of balanced, I guess. And ultimately, I will decide to pull back up the green one that I had stuck down on the edge there and add some foam to the back of that one as well. While I am doing that, my phone is going to cut out. So my footage is going to cut out. I didn't realize that I had gotten a phone call in the middle of doing this spread, so it just cut my video short, and then I didn't realize it until I was done with the rest of the spread. So I am just going to adhere down the rest of those ovals, the ones that I had put the foam on the back of. And then before finishing up the spread, I am going to grab my roller date stamp and add July 4th just below the Right Now green chipboard sticker. And then that would be it. All right, friends, that completes the spread for today, and I really like the way that this came out. It feels very playful and colorful, and it just, I don't know, summery. I love it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos. If you guys are interested in getting this kit, this is a subscription kit through Ali Edwards. It will be available if you are not a subscriber but decide to subscribe. It will be available from today until I believe August 13th is the last day. I will put a link down to Ali's shop in my description box in case you are interested in checking out her products. But yeah, it was really fun. It was just a really fun thing, fun project, fun kit to work with. And also, I hope it encourages you to look at your journaling cards and see if there is a way that you can turn any of them into embellishments, because that is a fun technique to try out. I will have a couple more videos coming at you guys this week, so make sure to keep an eye out for those. And until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye now.